on. Am I wearing a Pikachu onesie? Am I Pikachu today? Or am I Bob Ross in a Pikachu onesie? Boys and girls, do you know what that means? I'll tell you what that means. Give me a second. Let's put it on. It's, hold on. Hold on. There we go. I'm officially Bob Ross in a Pokemon onesie. It's a beautiful day in the studio. A beautiful day to make a Pokemon Doodle. Could ya doodle? Would ya doodle? Won't you doodle with Bob Ross, Mr. Amico? Yes, boys and girls, you heard it. Bob Ross, Mr. Amico on this beautiful Thursday. But what is Bob Ross drawing today? Fro's looking juicy. It's looking good. Bob Ross is drawing Pokemon? Which Pokemon is he going to draw today? Is it the little turtle Squirtle? Oh, Squirtle, 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 Squirtle. Yes, it is, boys and girls. I'm going to be drawing Squirtle. Squirtle with his happy tree and happy clouds. You've heard it. You've seen it. Let's do it. Let's get this going. First, let's get calm like Bob Ross. Today, we're going to paint a happy Squirtle with some happy trees and some happy clouds. Boys and girls, I can't wait. Remember, there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. Episode 15, Bob Ross draws Pokemon. And here we go. So Squirtle has a big circle for his head. So we're going to do our best circle. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Oh, my fro is making a shadow. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, just your circle. Any circle that you want to draw. And I'm going to start slow. Real slow. And I'm going to go in a circular motion. I'm going to make sure that it's pretty big. And again, remember, boys and girls, you can pause, you can rewind, and you can erase. Okay. What a happy circle we made, boys and girls. What a happy circle today with Bob Ross, Mr. Amico. And our next thing that we're going to do for Squirtle, if you notice that his mouth is really close to the bottom of his head. So, we're going to put a curve. And that curve is going to go really close to the bottom. And come right up. Just like that, boys and girls. And since he's a turtle, he has just like a little point in the center of his mouth. So, we're going to make it look like an M. Watch this. To the point. And to the top. Alright, and that's Squirtle's mouth. Look at that, boys and girls. Oh, Squirtle is coming alive. I really enjoy the time we have together when we are doing the joy of doodling with Mr. Bob Ross, Mr. Amico. And then we're going to put two little slants for his eyes. Okay. Now, two little slants for his nose. And now for his eyes. His eyes are going to start, or they're going to end right where the edges of his mouth are. So that's where we're going to start. From yesterday's drawing also, it's good to identify other shapes in your drawings so that you can see where to start your next shapes. So since the mouth is here, I'm going to start my eye and just make a big oval. And then a curve like that. Okay? And remember, I started, and again, I'm going to start. The end of my eye is right at the end of the mouth. And I'm going to go up again. I'm going to make that curve shape, or that oval shape, and then I'm going to curve. And just like that, we have Squirtle's eyes. Squirtle's eyes. All right, boys and girls, this is fantabulous. All right, Spider-Man. Don't go nowhere, Spider-Man. So now, inside of Squirtle's eyes, we're just going to make a line, a little curved, and a little curved. Okay, that's inside of his eyes. And then we are going to make a circle. That's where the reflection's going to go. Pokemon characters have these little reflections for their eyes. And again, it's organic. They are circular. And then a curve on the bottom. And now this finalizes. Oh, guess what we lost? We lost Spider-Man. Don't worry, boys and girls. Spider-Man will be okay. He is a superhero. And then we're going to put little lines for the eyebrows. Oh, look at that, boys and girls. Look at that. Amazing. I can't wait to see how beautiful your drawings look. And then quickly, just a little curve here and a little curve here. And just like that, magic. And just like that, it's magical that we are going to move these Funko Pops. And that we are going to have Squirtle's face all drawn already. So now he has his arm. And again, his arm is attached to his head. So that's the next spot we're going to go. And about where his eye ends, you see that? Where his eye ends, we're going to put a line that goes up like that. And it goes down like a W. Oh, and get that. That is his fingers. He has 3 fingers. And boys and girls, I don't know about you, but this Pokemon costume is really hot. Oof, I don't know how Pokemon does it. And then I'm going to just go down with a little curve. And I just made Pokemon's arm. Or Squirtle's arm. I keep on saying Pokemon. I keep on drawing Pokemon's arm. Okay, now I'm going to make a curve. Just a little curve. And then I stop. Hammer time. And I stop because I know now my leg is going to go there. Squirtle's leg is going to go right here. So what can we do? We are going to make, actually, we're going to continue this just a little more. We stopped it so that you can continue it a little more. And then we're going to make a curve. Just a big curve, just like that. A curve just like that, boys and girls. And then look, boop, boop, boop. And he has his little turtle feet. Oh, it's so cute. And then we're gonna finalize it. All right, so we have Squirtle's eyes and his mouth, and we have his arm, and we have a leg, boys and girls. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome. And then I'm going to continue to curve, and then I'm going to stop. That's where his other leg is going to go, boys and girls. And then I'm going to put a curve just like this. Isn't it fun when you do everything step by step? You're mindful, you're focused, laser focused, and you're just thinking about what you're going to do next. You're not thinking about what you're going to do hours from now. You're thinking about what you're going to do now. Just this second. And I'm going to draw a curve. Okay? And I'm going to boop it again. Boop, toes, boop, toes, boop. And I'm going to connect it. Ah, you look at that. All right, see? They're just silly, silly individual shapes. And we all could do this. Every single one of us could do this. I know you can. And then I'm going to do a little curve shape like that. And another curve shape like that. Oh! And all of a sudden, Squirtle is almost drawn, boys and girls. See, it's all about confidence. And right now, I know that your confidence levels are through the roof. Through the roof. Blast off. Blast off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. There's a song that I don't really know the words to, but Lily and Lucy listen to it. So then I'm going to make a big curve. It goes like that. And it's going to be 2 boops. Boop. Boop. And I'm going to connect it back to my head. See, everything connects. Like in this world, everything connects. And my third toe or finger or whatever a turtle has. Maybe a paw. No, silly, not a paw. Bob Ross, Mr. Amico is so silly. And then, as I'm looking at my drawing, maybe there's a little curve here. That's where the shell is going to go, okay? And that's where the shell is going to go. Whoa, look at Squirtle. Can't catch me. You can't catch me. Pokemon Go. Where did he go? He's right here, silly. Okay. So now, his turtle shell has a really cool design on it. And all I'm going to do is right where the foot curves up like that, I'm going to put a triangle. A triangle. I know you all could do that. It's a simple shape. And then I'm going to put a straight line. Oh, look how cool that looks. And then I'm going to put, again, the foot, the middle of the foot, the middle of the leg. I'm going to put another triangle. And it's going to go right to the arm, right where the arm is. Look how cool that is. And then in the middle of the leg, I'm going to put another triangle. And it's going to go right to the arm. And it doesn't even matter where you put your triangles. You can make any design you want on Squirtle because this is your drawing, okay? And again, no one can ever take that away from you. And we're going to connect those like that. And we're going to make a line going straight right underneath his head. Bam. And look, that's my design. Is it exactly like Squirtle? No. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. And that's the beauty of this. That is why this becomes so beautiful. Because it's your artwork and you make it magical. Okay, you saw that? Now I'm going to start the tail. Okay? And the tail is just going to be a big circle. And it's going to, like a seashell, it's going to spiral. Remember, turtles are organic. They're living. So, Squirtle is all curves. How cool is that, boys and girls? All right, now this is Bob Ross's favorite part, where we're gonna draw our happy clouds in our happy sky. And Bob Ross, my first job before I was a painter on PBS, I was a drill sergeant for the U.S. Marine Corps. Or was it Army? Or was it Air Force? It was one of those. And after I retired, and I'm going to put a little eye here, and a little circle. I'm going to put a little eye here with a little circle. Oh, I'm going to put a little curve for the mouth. And my clouds are so happy. They're so happy. And the next cloud is so happy. All right, and we're going to put a curve, a big curve, okay? Just like we did on our Pikachu drawing. And I was a drill sergeant, and I vowed when I retired never to yell again. And that's why I speak with such a soft voice, because I vowed never to yell again, and life is so precious and peaceful, and that everyone should be heard, but on a lower level, with an inside voice. Okay, so now I'm going to do my ground, and it's just going to be just 2 little straight lines going across, though. Now it looks like Squirtle's on the grass. Now I'm going to make some grass lines. Look at that, some grass lines. Oh, I'm in the grass. It's beautiful. It's so fun. Oh, but I need a happy tree. And my happy tree is going to go right here. I have a happy little pine tree. A happy little pine tree. Just like we did for the Pikachu drawing, boys and girls. And I'm going to put some little eyes here and a big smile. And I'm going to put some accents like I did for Keith Haring. All right. So boys and girls, now the last thing that we're going to do for our Squirtle drawing is that we're going to do some highlights, some accents. So I'm going to put a little line right here on the leg. I put a little curved line because that's going to create a value. That's going to create a value. And then I'm going to put another one here. It's just going to show where the light is. And it's going to show a little bit of depth. D-E-P-T-H. You should Google it. And there's some depth over here. And there's some at the tail. Okay. And there's some in the arm. And on the other arm. Okay, and that's everything that we have to do. And our drawing of Squirtle is finito, dunzo, el dunno, if that's even a word, boys and girls. Thank you so much for drawing with me. Now, it's color time. Right now, we have roll call. Brown, yes sir. We got blue, blue's on the move. We got, they call me mellow yellow. We got our purple. We got our orange. We got our green. We got our red. And then we have our black. Hello, black. And today we have pink. And we have aqua. And we have gray. All right. We got all our colors. I think we're ready to rock and roll with this. With all the colors, okay? And Squirtle is an aqua color. So that's why we have that special aqua color. Thank you, Lily and Lucy, for letting me raid your crayon box. So now, with the aqua color, all we're gonna do, again, we're gonna chunk it. Maybe we're gonna split the head in half. Maybe we could say, I am gonna use a super light pressure. I'm not gonna pound the crayon into the paper. I'm really just going to go as light as I can. And I'm going to be real comfortable. Make sure you feel comfortable using your crayon. Grip it like a pencil. Okay, that's a good idea. Grip it like a pencil. See how I divided my drawing in half? So now I know that it's not too much for me to do at once. You see? It's not too much for me to do at once. Let's put the crayons like this. Awesome. And then I could do the other side now. How great is that? You see that? And as I'm going, I'm being super mindful. And I am trying to make sure I cover all the white space, all the negative space. Yes, negative space. The negative space is the white paper, and the positive becomes the crayon. The crayon. Okay. So right now, I'm going to give my aqua crayon a rest. And I'm going to take some brown. And brown is the bottom of Squirtle's eyes. The bottom of his eyes are brown. Okay. And that brown takes a rest. Tag me in. Tag me in. This is like WWE. The tag team main event. And then I'm going to take some black for Squirtle's eye. All right, and then I'm going to take black for his other eye. Oh, look at that. I love it when a plan comes together. And then black goes for the side of his mouth. So again, you don't have to do all the aqua first. You could just do parts of his face, do sections of his face, and it just makes it more fun. Makes it more fun. And I can lightly get the big jumbo red crayon, and I can lightly put the jumbo crayon right here. I can put the jumbo crayon for his mouth, for his tongue, and then I could get some pink, and I can mix it. Look at that. I could blend it. I could blend it with the pink. You see that? You could blend crayons. You could blend crayons. Of course you could blend crayons. You can't put them in the blender, silly. It's not a smoothie. You can't make a crayon smoothie, but you can blend them. Okay, So now I'm going to take my aqua and I'm going to leave that line empty. Remember the line, the accent line I talked about? That's going to create some shadow. It's going to create some depth, D-E-P-T-H. You could Google that word with mom, dad, or whomever is at your house right now. Okay? You see that? I'm going to leave that space empty because that's my space. I'm going to put a different color. And then I'm going to go to the other arm. And I'm going to show you right now what we're going to put in that space. Okay? And then I am going to color Squirtle's hands. All right, Squirtle. Oof, you are looking good. Magnificent. You're looking magnificent. And then I'm going to take gray. And I'm going to put gray in the accent spots. Watch this. So I'm going to put gray right here. Right? And then I'm going to take the gray. You saw I put gray here and I put gray here. I'm going to take the gray and I'm going to put now, I'm going to put the aqua back on top. Put the aqua back on top because I'm going to blend it. And I'm going to take green. So I'm taking 3 colors. Look at that. So I'm taking 3 colors, and by doing 3 colors, I created value. I created a shade on his arms. Okay, so now we're going to go right into his turtle shell. And again, with the turtle shell, you could do the same thing. You could blend orange, you could blend brown. So I'm going to put a little yellow on top here, and you have sections. So let's do section at a time. Again, slow and steady always wins the race. Okay, especially with a turtle. You got that? You got that? Oh, Mr. Ennis is laughing. He says, knee slapper. That's a knee slapper because that was a funny joke. Okay, it was. You see that? And then we have another accent here. So I'm doing each shape at a time. All right, I'm going a little faster just to show you that you can go a little fast, but you just have to be mindful also. Be super mindful. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get my gray color, okay? And I'm going to lightly put the gray here because the gray is going to show me that, hey, there's a shadow underneath his shell. And then I'm going to put, wow, look at that. And again, it shows you that there's a shadow. This is so cool. We're learning so much today. We are definitely learning, and I love this because I am teaching you. You are teaching me with your comments and your emails. And we're really teaching each other. We really know what we're doing, boys and girls. We're keeping each other company. And I got to say thank you for keeping me company. And I say that because when I see all of your doodles that you do, I know that at one point you were watching Mr. Amico. Mr. Amico Bob Ross. You're watching Mr. Amico Bob Ross, and it makes me feel happy, and it makes me feel warm inside that we still have some kind of connection, even though we are doing this from far away. And that's why technology is such a beautiful thing. Okay, and I hope this is the only time you're on your iPad. That was funny. Okay, so now I left that space and that space open. So I'm going to do the same process. I'm going to take, and this is blending. We're blending crayons. So this would be cool if you have an art assignment from Mr. Amico or anybody else, or if you're in a different school, you can use this. And then I'm going to take the aqua again. I'm going to do 3 colors. So 3 color process step. All right. And I'm going to take this slightly on top. Nothing crazy. Then I'm going to take green. Oh, look at that. I love it. Oh, this is so cool. My 3 color crayon blending steps. Look at that. Oh, this is so fierce. So fierce. Okay. Squirtle has a little shell. I'm going to put gray on the outside of his shell, and his shell is brown. His shell is brown. Okay. Well, Squirtle is done almost. I'm missing his, yes. Oh, what am I missing? Miss Winters just yelled. She yelled, his tail! You missed his tail! Thank you, Miss Winters. Mr. Winters is having a beautiful time in Long Island, where she resides with her awesome family, where she's teaching the best second graders in the world. Okay, so again, the 3-step process. What color? Gray. And I love it how when I see all your drawings, when I see you guys post your drawings, I see a lot of siblings. I see a lot of siblings post their stuff, which is great. So that means that you guys are actually drawing together. And I see a lot of moms and dads posting too. We have Chloe and Michael. We have Perry and Zach. We have Maliha and Jazla. All right, those are all siblings that are drawing with Mr. Amico. So now I'm going to take my blue, because we have these happy, happy, happy clouds. All right, I'm gonna really, really just trace my happy cloud. Trace my happy cloud. Put a lot of pressure and trace my happy cloud with the blue. And then I'm gonna do a blue mouth. Okay, I'm gonna do a blue mouth. Ayla and Levon, they are siblings. They love to doodle too. It's really fantastic. Really fantastic. Okay, so now I have a happy little tree. Oh, my happy little tree is going to be green, or your happy little tree could be any color you want, because right now all you're learning is confidence. All right, learn confidence. Be secure in your coloring skills, in your drawing skills, and in your everyday life. Just be confident, be proud, be happy. Fear and doubt do not exist. Fear and doubt never exist. Imagine if they existed, what would they look like? Fear would look like a half-eaten crayon, half-eaten carrot. Yeah, half-eaten carrot crayon. That'd be scary. And doubt would look like melted ice cream on the concrete. So now I'm gonna lightly get some green, a green crayon. I'm gonna lightly, because I'm gonna do a lot of layering on this part. I'm gonna layer. I'm gonna layer like 4 colors, and you're gonna be super amazed. So right now, all right, look at that. So I started with green first, and now I'm gonna layer it with brown. Again, the same pressure. You can go really quickly. You can go really quickly. You can go quick. Quick. All right, excellent. And then you get yellow. Oh, our third color. Same idea. You're gonna layer all 3 colors. Just keep on going. Same pressure. You're gonna go across. You're gonna go across. You're gonna go across. Look at that. You're gonna go across. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. I love this, love this, love this. I absolutely love this. Okay. And now, if you want to do a little shadow, you just do a little bit of black. A tiny bit of black, just like where maybe I put those grass lines. I'm going to show you in a second. Don't do heavy. Don't do heavy. Do it really light. So you just want to say, hey, you know what? Maybe the sun is directly above Squirtle, and he's just jumping in the air. Boing! Boing! So Squirtle is jumping in the air because he's so happy. And then our last coloring for today, boys and girls, together is just a really light blue, or any color you want. You could do yellow. If you're outside, it's so beautiful. Today was a little beautiful, right? I would say, you know what? I would say every day is beautiful. Every day is beautiful. If you're healthy, if you're happy, if you have really cool hair like Mr. Amico, every day is a beautiful day. All right? Or if you have a really nice afro like Bob Ross, Every day is a beautiful day. Oh, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed our time together. I hope you enjoyed Bob Ross and his Pokemon onesie drawing Squirtle. Oh, boys and girls, we are donezo, finito, finished. Squirtle looks so cute, and my afro even looks cuter. Thank you, boys and girls, so much. Bob Ross saying, be kind, and be... All right, boys and girls, episode 15 donezo in the books. Thank you so much for sharing it with Mr. Bob Ross Amico in his Pokemon costume. Oh, we had such a great day today on this Thursday drawing Squirtle together. Remember, hug your parents, love your parents, appreciate your parents. And boys and girls, today's drawing is an unfinished drawing of Darth Vader that I hope to finish someday. So boys and girls, tomorrow is Friday, and we are gonna create a Easter bunny. Bye-bye.